Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to today's pick a card reading, and it is the love reading pick a card. I hope you're doing great today and that you enjoy your weekend that's coming up. Anyway, welcome to anyone new, welcome to anyone returning. I don't really have a lot to say today other than just to bear in mind, particularly those of you who are new, this is general and it is intuitive, so some of the messages might not resonate. Just take whatever does, leave what doesn't. Regarding a private reading with me, if you'd like one, please check the description box below. Until the end of December, I am doing buy one get one free on buy one get one half price on all readings. And also I'm doing them as gifts too, so if you want to find out about that, you can email me directly. My email is in the description below. Okay, so let's get on with today's reading. So it is the love reading. So this is for a week. This week is just an update on what is going on in your situation. It's for singles and couples. Okay, so let's have a look at the energies for you this week. Hi group one, or whoever chose this white stone. So I've got 2 oracle cards and 4 fountain tarot cards. I've got the 5 of swords, the 7 of cups, the 3 of cups, the king of swords, dare to be happy and go for your dreams. Okay, so for you this week, there's definitely a lot of thinking going on someone's part. It could be you, it could be them. If you're single, it's you. There's a man here or a male energy. It doesn't have to be a male. For some people, it will be a female, but it will be it can be well, it can be anyone really. It's any. It can represent male or female, but largely it's male. Okay. This King of Swords, it could be an air sign again, but with it being intuitive and general, it's going to stand for many things. But this is a person in your life in a romantic sense. So if you haven't met this person yet, what they're saying is there is someone around you. This is someone who's very cerebral, right? So really a thinking person, someone who's quite logical, quite up in their head. They can be over analytical. They can be quite a serious person. They can be an air sign. Like I said, this person is very determined, very focused, very quick thinking, can be quite very quick-witted, good with words, etc. This person could be coming to you as a new person. If you're single, what they're saying is rather than overthinking it, just have a good time with friends, with family. This may be not in person, this might be virtually, depending on what's happening wherever you are in the world. But the point is, if you can kind of socialize and just have fun, this is what the 3 of cups means. This will allow you to meet this person. That's what they mean by dare to be happy and go for your dreams. So really for singles, what they're saying is that this week it's less about overthinking the situation and more about just having a good time, and that will allow you to meet up with this person, or make it more likely that you will interact with this person, right? Because when you're just having fun and relaxed and just enjoying the moment, this is when your true self shines through. This is when you're most attractive. Do you understand what I mean? Some of you who are single, there could be a lot of overthinking and worrying and deliberating going on, and this might actually be making the situation, making it feel futile to you, right? The 5 of swords is saying that there's this sense of trying, but you're not getting anywhere. And it's because you need to do it differently. And for me, it's like raise the standards, almost certainly, because they're saying go for your dreams. So don't be, you have to have this dream idea, right? So for a lot of you, it's raising your standards. It's about allowing yourself to be happy, and it's about having a good time. For those of you who are in a relationship, the secret to moving forwards or to getting more of what you want is, again, with the 5 of swords, to stop doing the same thing that's not working. You feel like you have a lot of options as to how to deal with the situation. They're saying with the 7 of cups, be intuitive. In order to make the right decision, you do have to be careful about what you choose. But rather than being up in your head and over analytical and too logical, I don't mean you should be illogical, but you know what I mean? Like, instead of trying to make your decision through problem solving, they're saying instead be intuitive. The Three of Cups is saying that it's about being harmonious with the person, right? It's about enjoying your time together. It's about having fun together. This King of Swords, if you're in a relationship, could almost symbolize like being cool and being logical rather than being emotional. And so what they're saying is the answer here is to be less up in the head and more fun, have more fun. On this card, these people are having a good time, look, having a lot of fun together. And so there's something here to be said for having a good time, going for your dreams, thinking about what your shared dreams are, and focusing on that in order to move you forwards in the relationship. So that's what they're suggesting this week for if you're single or if you're in a relationship. Hope this makes sense and is helpful. Loads of love. I'll see you on the next reading or on a private reading in the meantime. See you soon. Whoa. Hi group 2 or whoever chose this gold stone. Right, so this is your love reading. Pick a card. So we got the Tower, 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands. Say I'm sorry. Choose friends wisely. You've got some drama going on here. The Tower suggests that there's been some sort of chaos in your life, or things feel chaotic. They feel dramatic in your love life. I think if you've chosen group 2, you're unlikely to be single. You're at least in a complicated situation. I feel like this Knight of Wands is unlikely to be you. I think it's more likely to be the other person, but of course for some of you it will be you. This could be a situation where somebody has been unfaithful, or this person has somehow let you down, or you've let them down, because someone needs to say they're sorry. Choose friends wisely means someone has outgrown the other person, or someone has maybe not treated the other person very well. Because choose friends wisely is basically saying, it's almost got like a bit of a 5 of Wands energy. It's like somebody is kind of a low vibe, or somebody, you've outgrown someone, or somebody is like not acting in your best interests. And this is what this is saying. Somebody is maybe holding you back, or making things difficult, or not giving their full commitment, or not fully on board with the situation, or somebody is too scattered in their energy. Like I say, for one or two of you, it could be that you found out this person has been unfaithful or something like that. It's a general reading, so don't panic if you think, oh my God, this means my partner's been unfaithful. No. What it's saying is that the energy around this group is that there's some chaos because somebody is low vibe, not doing something quite right. Somebody feels like they're taking all this burden and they're shouldering a lot of burden with the 10 of Wands. So it's almost like someone's a bit irresponsible and someone's taking all the burden, it feels like, in a way. What they're saying is you have to have a bigger vision. Yes, there's a lot of chaos. Yes, there's a lot of difficulty, but make plans for a bigger and better future. That's the key this week. Now, if you're single, what they're saying is they're really talking about your historic situation. Historically, you feel like all you ever seem to encounter is difficulty, problems. You feel like you're the one who's always making the effort. People don't say they're sorry. People don't treat you well, etc. What they're saying is if you're single, you have to have a bigger vision. Because at the moment you are kind of stuck in this, understandably, this like fear, because you've always had this difficult situation, right? And they're saying that, we want to move beyond that and past it, etc. Regarding the couple situation, it's like I say, it's more that there's an imbalance here. Someone's letting somebody else down. It is how it feels. Now, this other person might not feel like they're letting you down, because they're maybe wrapped up in their own drama or something. But there's definitely something dramatic going on. The answer is the same, though, if you're in a relationship. You've got to have a bigger vision. Start making plans for things to be better. Start making plans for a bigger and brighter future. 2 of Wands says you can't do a lot at the minute. You're in this situation. There's not a lot you can do. You may have to just ride out the storm, but look to the bigger picture, because things, you can actually plan for things to get better. You can actually start to move past this old pattern, okay? Hope this makes sense. Loads of love. I'll see you on the next reading, on a private reading in the meantime. Hi group 3, or whoever chose this stone. So we've got 4 Fountain Tarot and 2 Oracle cards for clarification. We've got Death, Page of Cups, the World, 10 of Cups, Say No, Reach for the Stars. So this is saying that this week, regarding your love life, whether you're single or in a relationship, something needs to transition, something needs to end, something new needs to begin. Someone is saying no to the situation. I feel like this is you. Someone is saying no to the old and yes to the new. It's important that you leave the past behind. It's important that you have a bigger and brighter vision. If you've had some sort of disappointment or some sort of breakup recently, or some sort of, you've been let down in the past, if you're single, they're saying you have to be very open-hearted and minded with the Page of Cups, because this new love is definitely coming your way, but you have to have an open-hearted mind. You have to be very intuitive and very soft regarding your expectations. If you have very rigid ideas, you're going to miss this opportunity. You're not going to see it. So you've got to have a very big open heart and mind. The World is the best card in the deck. This is success. Next to the 10 of Cups, this is the best emotional card in the deck. This is happily ever after. So you can have all of this, but you have to walk away from the old. You have to say no to this old situation, this old way of doing things. And that's what they mean by reach for the stars. It's like you have to have this big vision of what you want and go for it, okay? If you're in a relationship, they're saying you have to let this old cycle go, these old ideas, these old ways of doing things. There's a new way of doing this, but you've got to have, again, an open heart and mind. You've got to say no to the past. You've got to have a new vision. It's a lot more family oriented. It's a lot more happily ever after. There could be travel involved here, but equally there could be something more conventional here, because I feel like with this happily ever after, it is this kind of like totally happy situation, the sort of the family situation. So it's kind of could go either way here. It could be like more traditional, or it could be more unusual, involving travel and stuff with the World here. There could be children involved, I feel, for 1 or 2 of you, or a potential child in the future with the Page of Cups. But the point is, with all of this, it's about having a massive vision for the future. That's what you need to do, whether you're single or in a relation or in the relationship. It's so important that you leave the past behind and that you keep to this big idea, because that's going to be the thing that helps to project you forwards. So I hope this makes sense. Loads of love. I'll see you on the next reading, or on a private reading in the meantime. See you soon.